Bring on the gents. You're looking at Mark Morgan, 27 years of age from Independence. He's single, eligible, and knocking down some pins.
A little quick.
Let me give a sponsor a plug, Gold Star Chili. Now, I'm telling you, on Sundays at participating Gold Stars, they hit 69-cent conies. Nothing like putting about 5 away and feeling good.
I have to stop there.
Yeah. After we leave here, we go hit some Gold Stars and put down some light beer.
What a spare. Good conversion.
Now this is Johnny Handy, the hat man. Never takes it off. Oh, a little love tap there.
John gets 20 sticks and Mark gets 9, so there's 11 pin difference in the handicap.
John is 50 years of age. He lives over in Cincinnati.
He retired from the Army.
That's probably where he learned to wear that hat. You think that's the exact hat he wore in the Army, or you think it was a different one?
I think he had a green one, probably.
Here's John.
A little late.
Oh.
Little late in the pocket. Tough break there. It's 2-4-10. He's got to hit that 2-pin going away and slide it over into the 10. Tough shot. Not going to get quite there.
Now here's Mark Morgan. Now JR said he brought this guy under his wing. Now I talked to Mark. I said, Mark, now did JR show you how to throw that ball? And Mark said, yep. There it is.
Ooh. Not much you can do about that. Perfect shot. Solid 8-pin for the left-hander. It's like a solid 9 for the right-hander.
This guy's only been bowling 4 years.
Throws the ball nice. He's averaging 200. And only bowling for 4 years, that's exceptional. So the handicap's been eliminated now.
Yeah, we're looking at an even match.
After 2.
Mark works over at D&D Carpet Installation and Repair. He's an installer.
His hobbies are fishing, hunting, and golf. Just a hair light on that alley. Mark's going to have to make just a little bit of a move. Let the ball finish.
I was talking to Mark when he was warming up, and he was just crunching the pocket.
Well,
yeah, this is funny though. He said, "Yeah, I'm getting all the strikes out of my system now."
Yeah. It happens that way sometimes. Right on him.
Well, let's see what the handyman can do.
John's high game is a 298, and a 702 is his high series.
There it is. Mark it down, baby.
I've seen John bowl before in a number of tournaments around the city. John's a good bowler. He can knock those pins down. Throws a nice little hook ball. Good speed. Nice straight arm swing. There's the results.
Kind of keeping the pressure on Marcus here.
Mark's high series is a 764, and his high game is 280. Looks good.
There it is. Crunch City. Ow! Little pin repair in the back.
He could have had the last strike over on that lane with that solid 8-pin that he left. Just a bad break.
Mark Bowles
Up there.
Mark Bowles in the Sunday two-man here at the Bowl Lounge. The Monday Friendship League at the Bowl Lounge. And the Tuesday Major League, none other than
The Bowl
the
Lounge.
Bowl Lounge. The Baby Blue Palace. There's Mark. In the fifth. Mark it down, baby.
He made the adjustment.
Yes, he did. Crunch City, where the guys are knocking them out. We're halfway through our first men's match here at the Bowl Lounge Lanes in Covington and Latonia, KY. We'll be back with the conclusion of this match from Ron E. Television Productions. M-Link Distributing sponsored this fine Northern Kentucky tournament. Brought to you by Miller Beer, made the American way. Kind of brings a tear to my eye. We're at the halfway point of this match. We're looking at John Handy.
John needs a strike to maintain his lead here. Pull the ball just a hair. Inside. Took off. Hit the head pin a little too firm. Got the 3-6-10 now.
Get in the crowd, we have Frank Cinto from M-Link Distributing. He's a sales manager there. He's got his son Rocky with him this week.
Good shot. It's the way you're supposed to make them, all three with a ball. We're into an even match here, Nick.
How many years do you have to serve in the U.S. Army to retire? Do you know?
I think it's 20.
20?
I think after 20, you get the full benefits.
There's John trying to get back on track.
A little hard.
Another bad break.
Yeah, John rushed it a little bit. Got the ball out a little too far, and it didn't get back for him. Got the washout. The 1-2-10. Got to slide the head pin into the 10 pin. It's not a split because the head pin's up there. It looks like one. But when you leave the head pin, it's not a split.
Well, the kind of glance that John just gave at those pins, I think if I had the pins, I don't think I'd leave a split for this guy.
Get over. He's opening a 6, giving Mark a big opportunity.
Mark working on a pair right now. Keeping score for the gentleman today is Dan Roberts over there. He's got pretty nice handwriting too. There's Mark.
Ooh. So Mark's lined up on that lane.
What causes the 7-pin to look you like that?
Now, two reasons usually. The 4-pin, if you hit it firm, what he left there was what you call a pack 7. And a 4-pin went right around it. You leave a weak 7, the 4-pin just sort of pushes over and lays in the gutter. It just doesn't hit. Normally it hits the sidewall and hits the 7-pin and takes it out on a fly. But that was the solid 7, where the pin went over the top. Just too much power. A lot of rotation on the ball. The pins have a tendency to fly. Mark made the adjustment on this lane the last frame. Let's see if he stays with it. Threw the ball good. It was a little light, and then he packed it.
I have Mark plus, let's see.
14?
14, yeah. Boy, he's got this lane down.
That was a weaker 7-pin. That ball didn't hit quite as hard. 4-pin just went in the gutter and sort of just right back. Mark's filling in frames. Right on. Throws the ball nice, Mark does. For 4 years bowling, he's impressive.
Well, John's only been bowling for 11.
John I've seen before, and he bowls good. Get up there. That was a good ball. It looked better than the results.
John picked up the game at 39 years old. It's something. I mean, this is a game for all.
For everybody, all ages. 8 to 80. .13 John's trailing Mark by with 3 frames to go, so we still got a close one.
John needs an X here to cut that lead down to 3.
Got to start striking.
In the 8th frame, John Handy from Cincinnati.
He overcorrected from that washout. Pulled the ball a little.
The winner of this match will move on to face Brad Meyer. Now, that kid can knock him down.
Boy, he was striking like a demon before. 813 he qualified with scratch, 822 with his handicap. He can knock him down. Good shot, John.
Now here's Mark Morgan. In qualifying, Mark rolled a 278, 212, and 227 for 717 scratch plus handicap for 744.
Here he goes. He's been hitting this lane. I expect him to throw the ball in the pocket over here. Right there.
Well, you can call that pocket.
Can't throw him any better than that. Mark can almost put it out of reach with a strike here. That's the lane he's been having a little difficulty on, but he threw the last 2 pretty good here. See what he does. A little wide. Look, he got that ball a little bit wide. Been having trouble. Sometimes you just don't know which way to move. Little left, little right, unless you get comfortable.
It's got to be tough, Rick, once you get on the tube and you got one lane down, but the other lane, you throw a strike on the lane you like, then you come back to the other lane and you got to be thinking, gee whiz, what do I do now?
Yeah, it's a guessing game. Your mind plays tricks on you. John can put some pressure on him here with some strikes. That looks close. Get up. Little hard. John's having speed control problems. Threw that ball just a little bit hard and it skidded on him. Didn't bite the lane and take off to the pocket.
John loves that hat, though. I asked him, I said, are you really going to bowl with that hat, John? He said, I haven't taken it off for 6 years.
Yeah, he bowls with that hat.
I looked at him, I said, for anything? So, well, to go to sleep, I take it off. I think that chop about chopped John out of the finals.
His potential's 194 if he strikes out in the 10th, and even with an open frame, Mark's going to be in the 200 plus. There you go. Come on. John just can't seem to get the right speed.
Well, some days, it doesn't matter what you do. You just let the ball go, and you're going to knock the pins down. And other days,
you know, it's difficult. Some days you got it, and some days you don't. It's that simple. You just don't worry about it. You come back and try again.
And I'm sure this guy will be back.
That's tough getting the back one. 173. So it's going to be Mark Morgan versus Brad Meyer for the championship. With those entries last week, first prize will be $200, second prize $150, and third $100.
Mark's just stroking away on that lane, but
Take the pocket every time on that lane.
this is third 7-pin though. It's got to be getting a little frustrating.
That's when you make just a fine move with your feet one way or the other. Basically play the same area. Get the ball to finish a little harder. Didn't mean a thing.
Mark Morgan, 202 to John Handy, 173. So Mark's going to move on to meet Brad Meyer, our high qualifier here. Hey, there's a good shot of our scorekeeper, Dan Roberts. We'll be back at the Bow Lounge in Covington, Latonia, the Baby Blue Palace, for our finals in week number 2 of the Northern Kentucky BPA Merit Tournament. Stay tuned.